and welcome to my YouTube channel. You're not going to believe what I have myself today. Today I have bought myself a Pioneer Elite BDP 85 FD Blu-ray player. The ultimate last generation in Blu-ray players that I think you will find. Not like most of them, this one doesn't just upscale to 4K and to 1080p with DVDs. It has a lot of features thanks to the Marvell Cudio processor and all of the amazing technology. And for audio, you have something called high resolution audio, which is an ESS 1918 Sabri DAC, which is very unique. It's supposed to be an 8-channel DAC, and I've actually read the YouTube, or watched the YouTube on this player and the 88 also. And the 88 goes a lot of steps further, but I have a really good receiver that has some of those features in it, so really this is the one for me. So I'm going to talk a little more about it today, but as you can see, it has a lot of trades by the companies, and you know, it's a DVX, it's a 3D, yes they are because there's a Blu-ray player, but there's something else though. Not only it upscales and it did 4K, even though there's no 4K content yet, but they already have 4K TVs out there right now. There is a lot of things you do with it, because it is a media player, a Blu-ray media player, and a Blu-ray render where you can plug in a stick to a USB hard drive. I'm not sure about wireless yet, maybe down the road, but I don't think so. And there's a few apps in there, as you see. It's got a YouTube app on Picasa. Picasa is supposed to be very useful because it doesn't just web albums. I think you can do some video editing with it too. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. And this, as you know, is quite heavy for a package. It is a very heavy package, and so is the 88. And I'm going to open it right now, and you're going to see exactly what it looks like, and I'm going to also set up. So right now, let me tell you a few things about why I bought this Blu-ray player. Well, first of all, the other one I had, it's an okay Blu-ray player, but that's not the whole point. Maybe some stringy apps that weren't going to be available for, like a YouTube, because it was 2012. This one is, however, 2014. I decided to look at the Pioneers. Well, since I got a Pioneer receiver, I'm going to look at a Pioneer Blu-ray player. Well, the Elite kind too, and Elites, the pricing is not much difference. I look at an Elite 80 and an Elite BDP 62. Well, you know, I said the 62's got this and that in it, and I said, yeah, I'm going to buy it, and I like to buy it. So I called Pioneer, and I called my dealer, Professional Sound, and see if anything was available, and he told me that, Pioneer told me that they don't make it no more, they've upgraded it to this one here. So there's a reason why. Even though it's a $1,000 machine, the other one is a $2,000 machine, I decided to pick this one because it's all I need for what I'm going to use it for. Both of them do the exact same video quality and capabilities, so that's going to be good. So anyways, I decided to get this one because it would have more than just upscaling. It would pixel driver processor, all kinds of technology inside the machine, and it's quite heavy, and you can see it's going to be something to actually take a look at. Well, here we go now. You can see. All I have is a knife, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that. Batteries for the remote control, manual, power cable, and the remote. Okay. And there's the machine. It's pretty amazing how heavy it is. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, it is nice. Oh my god. Oh, hey, okay. Okay, here we go. It's like we're wrapping new toys. Here we have a nice machine. Look at that. That is nice. Now it's pretty clean, and you can see it's actually sealed. It's a very nice machine. The only machine now is, you know, use your back. Okay. Now I'm going to hook it up and I will view it. Okay, now I have unboxed the Pioneer BDP 85FD Blu-ray player, and I showed you what it looks like and what you see and what's inside the box. Well, now this one is now all set up. As you see in the small screen here, I have provided inside here, you will see the screensaver, and right now on the on-screen menu on the machine, plus I have the TV for demonstration. Here's what you'll see. When you first turn the machine on, you'll see this Pioneer logo, and I will hit the home menu button. Here's the screensaver now. Okay. You will see the home menu, you will see sources, web content, and initial setup. Okay, so sources is if you have something like a network hooked up, such as what I have, DLNA server. My router has a hard drive hooked up that's used as a server. That's one good feature. And web content. Now, web content, you have YouTube and you have Picasa. Okay, here's what Picasa looks like on this machine. It's very similar to what you'll see. And I got my account here. You see, okay, now I will go to the menu. I will go to web content again. YouTube has been updated from the last previous Blu-ray player I had, and this is what you'll see. It looks a lot like what you see on the PS game console or the Xbox or whatever program or the box you can buy. It looks something like that. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to go back out to home menu again, and you will see intentional setups settings. You have display settings. I have normal 16-foot wide widescreen, or some Blu-rays, maybe mostly DVDs, older videos that have the bars on the sides and all around it. You can adjust it by using the full zooming in 16.9, get rid of the bars. So here's your resolution. I found that when I was playing a DVD, because you're upscaling it, you know, it is 30 frames. However, I think the high definition Blu-rays are 60 frames. You have 1080i, 1080p. I tried all those features, and I find it wasn't natural for looking at the video. It kind of bothered my eyes a bit. So I decided to do one thing: source direct, and it really did a good job, and it really turned out. And that's a good part about that. So, but I guess more because this is a 1080p TV, a Blu-ray. Actually, a DVD would be okay, but Blu-ray is better for it. Getting Ultra 4K might be my next step. This might work more likely from a Blu-ray to the Ultra 4K as they're describing it to be. I don't think DVDs are much use for that now, because DVDs are a 720p, a 480p from a 1080p. It's, you know, this machine has done a great job for that reason, because it has something called the pixel driving processor, pixel, and a playback, you have setup, navigator, security options, all these features here, right? So let me see here. You have auto power off for 15 minutes, so that means if the machine's not left on, no use, after 15 minutes it'll turn itself off, or whatever you set it to be. So, see the option menu, much the same network standby is on. This is good because right now the machine is hooked up to my router through the Ethernet port, where if you have a smartphone, you can download the AV Navigator 5 from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, and you will be able to control this machine anywhere in your room. So if you're playing music, for example, you can skip the next track. You don't have to run over, take the remote, and put it in front of the machine like you usually do. So that's a pretty good feature there. DLNA is, as we were talking here, feature, let me see here, network. Yes, that's the server that I'm using. I have my own server. However, if I turn my computer on, another server will pop up. So it's kind of like that, and it's a good feature too. And yes, you can play videos and audio from that content, and whatever you create, it's amazing there. That's good. So, as we were looking earlier about the web content, it does only have Picasa and YouTube. You know, there's two machines, the Pioneer BDP 885 and the 88. If you're going to bother putting the stuff in, like I say, it's got to have Netflix, I think. And both of these features work with the pixel driving processor, as you're going to find here. Let me see here. We're going to do audio program first. No, wait, no. Get out of here. Okay. Audio program. No, get out of here. That was my fault here. Okay, we'll get my card. Now we will do audio program under remote. Here you'll see audio parameters. I mean, the audio synchronization manual. That's pretty much it. Now I'm going to do video parameters. This is the exciting part about this. The amazing part. You have progression motion. You have pure cinema. You have stream smoother. And you have file green. So right now, all those are setup modes, as you see here. I have it all set up to be what I want it to be. Number 4, it's positive or negative. No, it's positive, and that's the way it is because you want to have fine grain removal from the source that you're playing, and it does a really good job. So right now, let's go to video input adjusting. I have number 1 to be used. Of the 3, so I have settings. Here's all my setup because I am taking a DVD, okay, that is a 480p, and I'm playing it on this Blu-ray player to my 1080p TV, and it does a really good job. It, you know, a Blu-ray high definition video source is a little bit brighter than the low resolution video, and what I found out is that I watched DVD before on Blu-ray. I find that the picture is kind of dull a bit. So this program, this built-in pixel driving processor chip, allows you to do some critical adjustments such as details, brightness and contrast, and hue, and chroma level, which means the chroma level of the color of the level of the picture. There's going to add more contrast, more color, more dark control, dark shift. So it really did a really good job. It really stands out really good, and that's pretty much what you'll see for this machine. And thank you for viewing, and thank you.